pretty much 24/7 now. The news is dedicated to the the relief efforts. All the regular TV shows have been canceled on the regular Japanese channels, and entire effort's been using television as an information exchange vehicle for the Japanese people, what's needed and everything else. So and that speaks really tremendously, because you'd never see our networks in the United States dedicate to such a thing. They'd be too concerned about ratings, but and they're talking about now about survival stories and recovery efforts and different situations. What I want to do is actually I want to do something to provide you what actually some of these small communities that I'm going to focus on assisting. Not these larger centers that are going to get, that need considerable aid and support, but really the smaller communities that dot the coastline that basically are going to be last on the list on getting support. So I really want to basically focus on those individuals and those communities and getting them what they need. For the most part, what they have is very similar to the community I live in and the communities that surround me, and understanding how their political system works, because my father-in-law is involved in the leadership of these communities. I know that if we can identify the leadership, then we can assist in getting them what they need. These communities are very tight-knit. The challenge is going to be finding them, communicating with them. Are they, probably a lot of them are going to be merged into larger communities, and the hardest thing is going to be the communications aspect. My effort is going to be actually focused on raising money, and also doing ground, basically logistics support and organizing infrastructure. One of the things that we're going to do is organize the English teachers behind helpjapan.co. So I want to use an already established network of English teachers that are already in communities to help us identify and interface with the leadership of these communities. So, one of the advantages of having lived in Japan and being a teacher, we have a very strong teacher network that we can mobilize and for good to help these communities. My name is Michael Trout, and I am the founder and really the person pushing helpjapan.co. I'm here in Japan, and I am taking upon my own efforts to do what I can as one guy, leveraging the networks and the people I know in DC to help me help Japan. So please help me help Japan. Visit helpjapan.co, not com, but co, and follow my efforts as we strive to assist those. So I'm going to put up videos next of some communities and talk about to give you an idea of what has been lost, because I don't think people realize, looking at these pictures, because there's such devastation, what in fact has been lost. Thanks.